Yo-ho, Meardies, yo-ho, welcome back to the Seven Seas with myself, Captain Monkey D. Quigley. The last episode, as I mentioned in the video, was a test, sound quality and things, so I have turned down the microphone sensitivity a little, and hopefully that should make a bit of a difference. Today we are going to go and do this quest here to capture the criminal Mr. M. Chatterley, but additionally I'm also setting myself a mini goal, suppose you could call it a goal, in order to capture a Spanish treasure ship. The reason I want a Spanish treasure ship is that it holds 140 tons worth of cargo, and I want that as my second boat. As you noticed in the previous episode, I am allied with the Spanish, so they may not be extraordinarily happy with me after I do this. However, I'm willing to deal with that because having this little thing as my second ship, it just doesn't hold enough, and I can't cope anymore. This is really annoying, again because we're sailing against the wind, just how slow that we move, and because I sailed through a storm there, I damaged my sails, which doesn't help. What's this? Is it a city or is it a settlement? It's a settlement. I'll not repair my ship there. It'll be too expensive, even though we are extraordinarily rich right now. Right, you know what? We're getting there far too slowly. I'm just going to cut and come back when we're there because this is madness. Okay, great. So here we are in Nassau, finally. A little bit of trivia about Nassau, if anyone doesn't know. This is the town in the television show Black Sails, the pirate show Black Sails, where the show is actually based, is in Nassau. I don't know how it reflects timeline wise to where we are in time, but yeah. So we'll go to the tavern here and we'll recruit some more sailors because we don't have enough. That could be another reason why we were going so slow. We have a big ship and not a lot of people. So Jean Lafayette, he sails the pirate brig Black Joke. Again, he's quite a while away from me, so we're not going to worry about him quite yet. What we'll need to do is, for that quest, we basically, I don't know why I've just gone silent. I need to speak to the bartender. He's going to tell me the guys out the back, and then we'll obviously proceed with the mission. We're going to have to fight him, so yep, he must answer to me. So, sword fight is normal. Aha! I'm looking forward to when I actually get items to upgrade my fencing. You can get like balanced swords and stuff that upgrade your fencing ability, and I'm looking forward to getting some of those, because it does make a big difference to how quickly you can block and attack, which makes these fights, you know, unless you're fighting against someone really good, makes these fights ridiculously easy. And as you progress in the game, these fights become more common as well, with, you know, other pirates and things like that. And there's the dog barking outside. Don't know if you can hear him. Okay. Sweet victory. So, he's offered me medicinal herbs in exchange for not turning him in. Medicinal herbs, what they do basically is they improve the life they improve the lifespan of your character. So your character does age as time goes by, and he can die of old age. That's one of the mechanics. However, they're not worth 1,000 gold, and I don't really care about them. So you must stand trial. Speak with the governor. See how he feels. So we're also at war with he's also at war with the French. He knows that I've defeated Blackbeard, and he's also promoted me to captain. You know what? We'll try and dance again after yesterday's failure. We'll try and dance with this lady, and then we'll go for the episode's goal actually hunting down a Spanish treasure ship. If I don't find a treasure ship soon, I will take a trade galleon instead, because I want to accomplish something in the episode, and episode length needs to be appropriate. Right, okay, we're 1 for 1 so far. So what I'm noticing is I'm tapping the direction twice now. Whenever I was playing in my other file, I had things that upgraded the dancing, so I only had to tap the direction once, and that's kind of why I was falling over myself yesterday as we played. So hopefully this dance should go a lot better than yesterday's. Hopefully, that is. You can tell it's not the most exciting dance in the world, isn't it? But as we progress as well, you know, the dances get a lot quicker. And there's a lot more moves in them, and the moves chain together and stuff. Again, it's part of the game, I suppose. Just not my favourite part. The music, I think, as well, is the same for every single dance, regardless. I might be wrong, but well, if I am wrong, we'll discover that together, I'm sure. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we're perfect so far. Now that I've said that, I probably will fall over myself. I didn't! And that's the dance over. Go us! There's no way she doesn't love me. Yeah, she loves me. She has information. A 2,000 gold reward is offered for Mr. Farthingworth, who's wanted by the Crown for embezzlement. He's hiding in Tortuga. Okay. Tavern. What was this guy again? He was just giving me news, wasn't he? Yeah. Okay, so I've repaired my ship in the shipwright. I realised I didn't say what I was doing. I just kind of did it. Repaired the ship, and I purchased the grape shot upgrade, which again is the shot that damages the crew of an enemy ship, which obviously affects their ability to reload their guns quicker, to steer quicker, to move quicker, which is great. Yeah, so have I taken a wrong turn? Just right there. Let's see. So no, I can just go around here. I'm going to head back over towards Havana, because it is a wealthy Spanish capital. That's where the bigger Spanish ships are going to be more frequently seen going to and coming from, and obviously it's one of the bigger Spanish ships that I want. Eventually in the future, I also want our flagship. Oh, we're going to Havana. I want our flagship to be a. What's that? French. Attack the French. I want our flagship to be again bigger. You can get warships, and I want one of those. You can get, from what I've seen, you can get ships that hold up to 40 guns, and up to, I think it's 375 crew. So if you imagine with that amount of guns and that amount of crew, the reload speed is, you know, is tremendous. So they're basically, they only have 2 guns left. They're moving at 0 knots because we've destroyed their sails. However, also I'm sailing against the wind, so it may be, there we go. It was going to be difficult to reach them. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we always need more sailors. And finally we've got some goods to sell and some more food, as our food supply was running out. That's what this is here. It shows you how many months worth of food you have. Obviously the longer you spend at sea and the more crew that you have, the more food that you require, as food actually can. I don't know if it degrades over time just like by going off, but the same as the last episode is when we got a carpenter. You can get a guy who's basically great at preserving food, so 1 ton of food goes a longer way. So there again, we've destroyed their guns, so they can't fight back. So they're pretty likely to either surrender or it'll be a sword fight. So a surrender, come on ahead, love more pirates. And again, we've got some spikes there, which is great. Indian war canoes, I have no interest in fighting with an Indian war canoe right now. Simply because, how many... Yeah, my ship is only essentially like half full. And the war canoes move pretty quick. I was just thinking, sorry, that's what the silence was. I was thinking whether or not to just go after the trade galleon that was up there. The same as I'm just thinking to go after that one, but I'll get closer to port first, just because I really couldn't be bothered to go hunt them down. So this is transporting the new governor. So this town here, the settlements will have mayors, not governors. So obviously the mayor has been promoted to governor in one of the other cities there. So I'll say I'm going to go speak to the governor immediately after this. He's going to say, you know, great, well done, thanks for destroying capturing those French ships. However, I know that you've done this to a Spanish ship, and we're not happy with you, which is fair enough. But we'll see what comes of that. But I want the trade galleon for the 120-ton cargo. I will keep her and take all the cargo. That's great. I'll pull into Havana. What's that? Oh, it's just a trade galleon again. Why are you shooting at me for Spain? Shipwright. This needs repairs. There's no point upgrading the cannons on a trade galleon. That I'm not going to keep. And I'll sell the original sloop called the Revenge. So there we now hold. We can now carry 200 tons in total. The goods that we have are worth practically nothing in this port, so I'm going to hang on to them for now, but as you see, I've sold the spice there for 37 a piece. Visit the tavern, get some more crew. So, he's offering me a ruby ring to help win the governor's daughter. I don't really care about that part of the game a lot, so Jean Lafayette's ship has cotton sails. That's great. It doesn't really matter. And the governor of Santiago's daughter is a real beauty. That's fine. So speak to the governor. Let's just take the consequences. So you've captured a French buck, and I want the war criminal. Oh, he's promoting me to mayor. So ship repairs will be cheaper in Spanish ports, which is great. That's his daughter. She's happy to see me again. I have always dreamt of wearing a flashy ring or sparkly diamond necklace. Right, just to see what happens. I'm going to... He doesn't want to sell it to me anymore? That's peculiar. I'll sail away and come back, maybe. Normally they still have it. Ah, okay. So I'll take it. And I'll go speak with the governor. I just happen to have a ruby ring. 2,000 gold for Mr. X Farthingsworth, who's wanted by the crown. God's sake, it's pretty much just the same thing as the other quest. M Farthingsworth and X Farthingsworth. X Farthingsworth is pretty far away, and so is that one. Right, so, see a fast galleon right there, that's a good flagship. That is a very good flagship, but I'm not going to attack the Spanish anymore. So, basically what we've accomplished in this episode then is we went to the dance, we won the heart of the governor's daughter, we captured a wanted criminal, and we also captured a trade galleon as our main ship. Is that a treasure ship? Oh, I want you so badly. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is you can actually rename your flagship and the cargo ship, as I refer to them. I want you to give me suggestions in the comments what I should name them. I'm open to anything, I don't care about a particular theme, but something cool. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I know it's maybe not as long as the other one, but I gotta go. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you all guys next week. Thanks for watching, and enjoy. Bye.